Well, hello and welcome everyone to our GVO training call for Tuesday, May the 31st. It is the end of the month. My goodness, where does time go? It just flies by, doesn't it? How are we all doing tonight? Janet Legere here, and it's my pleasure and honor to be your host each Tuesday night as I cover some of the tools that are part of your GVO platform. How's everyone doing tonight? Hello, Jay. You're right on time. We're just getting started here. We are recording the call tonight. We've got it going on my machine, so this is something new. I'm almost a little bit nervous, but I'm sure it's going to be just fine. Everyone having a great night? Well, I've got a great call in store for you tonight. We're going to continue on from our training call last week, and we're going to do some blogging tips and strategies. So just out of curiosity, after our training call, the last two calls, we showed you how to set up your blog with the Blogger Builder. I'm curious if anyone here actually went and set up a blog. Just a quick yes or no. I do have the replay from last week. And again, you do need to be logged into GVO to access it. There you go. So there is last week's call. I will get those up somewhere for you guys. They should be in the back office. There should be a replay link in the back office. So you do have to log in to access it. But that's last week's call where we talked about setting up your blog. And this week we're going to have some blogging tips and strategies. So did anybody set up their blog? Does anyone have a new blog they set up? We're going to do a quick blog overview and talk about what we talked about last week, because setting up your blog is not hard, and especially with GVO. They make it so easy, right? You guys saw from the training, it's so simple to set up your blog. Anyone can do it. You don't need to have any special skills. Today, we're going to talk about pages versus posts, kind of pages you might want to have on your blog, how to set your posts up so they're being directed to a post page, etc., etc. We're going to talk about adding content to your blog. Scary activity, isn't it? How many of you say, I'm not a very good writer? It's hard for me to do content. I'm not a very good writer. I'm not really sure what you mean, Brent, to transfer your affiliate URLs to your web page. We are going to show you how to do a blog post tonight. So I'll show you how to get your affiliate URLs on a blog post. How does that sound? That might work for you, okay? I am going to go into a live desktop sharing, and I'm going to show you how to set up a blog post. I'm going to show you where to get some really cool content. You guys, I bet nobody here knows where this content is. I just bet you. I'm looking forward to showing you. And I'm going to talk a bit about sharing your blog. I have a feeling I missed creating a slide here tonight, but we'll make do, won't we? Thomas says he's a great writer trained by the Congregation of Notre Dame. Well, that's awesome, but the truth is that the majority of people are not great writers. Am I right? Let's get it. Let's poll the room. How many of you? Just a quick yes or no if you're good at writing. Vision says if you use your Pure Leverage for a blog, is Host and Profit the only way to host videos? Yeah. Now I believe this video hosting it with Pure Leverage, but there isn't. Even if you have a Pure Leverage blog, you still need to have your own domain name and your own blog, okay? The Pure Leverage blog is a great blog. It's a great place for you to be blogging and adding content that's relative so that you can get people there so that they're going to learn about Pure Leverage and sign up in Pure Leverage. You still need to have your own personal blog. I think it's important. I'm going to show you where to get some really cool content tonight. Boy, are you going to be surprised. So let's do a little bit overview. Remember, we went into GVO. We set up our domain on the Web Host Manager. And then we went into the Blogger Builder. Do you remember the Blogger Builder? It's just on the left-hand menu where you'll show you again when we go into the back office. Then we went into Choose Themes. We showed you how to install plugins. And we showed you how to add some widgets, especially an opt-in form on your blog. It was all pretty simple, wasn't it? Did you guys find that? How many of you were here last week and caught our call live? Just get a quick, yeah, Michael was here. Pretty simple, isn't it, to use the Blogger Builder? Very simple. I mean, it doesn't, here's the replay. You can watch it again. It's very simple to use. Now, we're going to have to use my blog tonight because the blog I have on Blogger Builder, I went in to go into it just to do some prep work before the call, and I can't access it. So I need to uninstall it and reinstall it. The week before last, I have all the replays here for you, so just let me get it for you. Okay. Here's the autoresponder. So we talked about setting up the autoresponder, setting up your campaign. This was the intro call. And if you remind me at the end of the call, I will paste these again, okay? And here is the call from last week. So there you should have them all. Good stuff. So remind me at the end of the call and I will paste those again. I just want to remind you guys how important it is to have your own blog, meaning your own domain name, meaning your name. It's all part about branding you. It's all part of people getting to know who you are. It's like coming to a call like this and using your first and last name, not just your first name, or not a number, or not a username. It's really important that people get to know who you are, and if they get to see your first and last name, they're going to go look for you online. Trust me, if you go do a search for me online, you're going to find my website, janetlegere.com, and that's what you want for you. You want people to find you. So how do they find you on your blog? Well, because we're going to put some content there. But first, we're going to talk about the difference between pages and posts. Do you guys know the difference between a page and a post? This gets a little confusing. There's some things I'm going to show you to set up on your blog that make blogging much easier, okay? Now, there are some pages that you need on your blog. You need an About Me page. People want to know who you are. They want to know your history. They want to know your story. You may have a resources page where you can list GVO, Pure Leverage, Got Backup. You can list all the tools there. You may have some opportunities. Maybe you're in a network marketing company and you're using these tools to build your network marketing company. So you might want to have a page that's dedicated just to your network marketing company. Your posts, now here under pages, I have a page called posts. And I'm going to explain that when we go into desktop sharing. But let me explain it verbally here to see if you can get a picture of what I am talking about. So what we do is we create a page that's called posts and we save it and it's just blank. There's nothing in it. And then we go into our settings area and we tell our blog what page we want it to show. Now, if you are just defaulting and having your blog show your blog posts, there's no need to create a posts page. But if you want your blog to show a page other than your posts page, so if you want them to go to your About Me page, or maybe you have a welcome page where you direct them to sign up for something free, or maybe you have a sales page that you want them to go to when they go to your website, you still need somewhere for them to get to your posts, right? So in that case, you would need a posts page. Now the posts are where you're going to write your articles. The other pages are static, they don't change. But when you do a blog post and you write an article, they change. They're dynamic. So every time you do a blog post, it adds to that page. We'll show you the difference when we go live on our blog. Adding content can be a challenge. Finding time to blog can be a challenge. It's very important that you start blogging because it can be a very lucrative activity, especially if you have Google AdWords set up on your blog. If you start getting content on your blog, people are going to start coming and looking at you as an expert. Now, there's lots of ways to get content on your blog. Number one, you have to choose your topics. What are you going to be blogging about? Do you have a niche? What is it? In fact, let's poll the room. I would love to see what the different niches are. Is the text open? You guys seem very quiet this evening. What kind of niche are you in? What area is your business? If you're marketing GVO, then you're into tools. You're into the tools that people use to market their business. Mentoring program, online marketing. What else? What other businesses are you in? Are you in health and wellness? Let's keep it very general, okay? No company names. Are you in a health and wellness business? Are you in a weight loss business? Coffee business? Marketing tools? A lot of people are in marketing tools. See, tools and business marketing, local and affiliate, online marketing, fitness, weight. Okay. Well, vision, there's no need to wait for 7-minute workout. You should be using GVO to build your list. Building your list. Get people interested. Never be waiting. Stock trading. See, there's quite a variety of businesses here. Personal development, financial success. Lots of things to blog about. Parental education. These are all great topics to write about. Marketing tools. It's really easy to write about marketing tools, as you'll see when we go to my website. Curating content about your niche is one of the quickest ways to get content on your website without being an expert, without knowing how to write very much. I am going to talk to Joel and see if we can't take a class and teach you guys a little bit of content curation, and you know, I would love to offer you guys a special on a course that we teach on content curation. I'm not sure if you guys are even familiar with what that is, but I got to tell you guys, it's so powerful because it allows you to find other people who write about the topic you're involved in, the topic that you're interested in, and use their content on your blog. And so you're just referencing their material. And it's a really simple way to get good content on your blog, to get people coming to your blog for the information they're looking for. You're going to be the go-to people. I'm also going to show you today how to add pictures and videos to your blog. Somebody was asking how to get their affiliate links on their blog, so I'm going to show you how to do that. But I said I had somewhere that you could get content right now for your blog, and I'm going to show you where it is, because I bet none of you know where that is. I'm going to ask you guys, do you guys know where there's it's content to put on your blog right now, ready to go? Anybody know where that is? I bet not. All right. What's on my next blog here? All right, I've got this a little bit out of order. We're going to go live now. There we go. It's because I missed that. Yeah, it's in GVO. Plagiarism, well, there's no plagiarism here. All right? This is absolutely going to be so simple. So I'm going to go into desktop sharing. This is kind of cool that my computer is recording in the background while I'm working here. I think that's kind of neat. All right, if you guys can let me know. There we go. And hopefully we're sharing our screen. Are you guys all seeing my screen? As soon as I know that you're seeing my screen, I will go over. I'm going to go into GVO. I'm going to review where to set up your blog and everything. I'm going to review where to find your autoresponder. And most importantly, I'm going to show you where to find some content for your blog. Then we're going to go into my blog, and I'm going to give you a little tour of what you need to have set up on your blog. We're going to talk about the different pages, and then I'm going to show you how to add some content. I think I'm going to do the tour of the blog first, then we'll go into GVO, and I'll show, because when we want to add content, I'm going to show you where to find that content. Sound good? All right. So here we are. I'm just going to take you over to my blog. As I said, the blog I created last week, the Who is Janet Legere, is a little bit broken, so I need to reinstall it for our class. So I will get that done before our next class, especially because next week we're going to be doing some video, talking about video marketing. So here's my blog. Now I'm already logged in. That's why you're seeing the dashboard up here, because I'm already logged into the back office of my blog. All this stuff up here, this right here, says download CRM ebook. And if I scroll down, now you'll see that this is bringing up my latest blog posts. Okay. If I scroll down, see here's another one, the blog content. So this is a Google ad. All right. These are Google ads. They pop up on my website. I'm just trying to define where it's going to pop up again, and I guess that's about it. So it's in different places on different blogs that I have, but on here it's right at the top and down here. Now this is just a plugin that you put on your blog to monetize your blog, so that when people come to your website, if they happen to click that banner, you're going to earn cash from Google AdWords. All right, so you do have to have a Google AdWords account set up and all of that. It's very simple to do to monetize your blog. We showed you last week how to add a widget. See this widget here? This has got my picture, says get my tips and strategies. There's my name. There's my opt-in form. I have a widget. These are all widgets on the sidebar. This is a text widget with a testimonial. Morgana just loves the way I work. Here's my recent posts. I have links to our live webinars, our programs. Here's my recent tags. And then that's about it. That's on my blog. So I don't have a lot. I'm going to show you how to put an ad here for GVO. And here are some pages that you may want to put on your page. So I have an About Me page. I have a Welcome page. I have a Resources page. A Contact Me page. And a privacy policy page. Now the privacy policy page, I'm going to click on that for a moment because this is important. You might want to take note. Okay, write it down when you're doing your blog to create a privacy policy page. So this privacy policy page is a plugin. All right. And the words, just pull the information right off your website and plunk your name in it, and bing bada boom, you're done. I have a Contact Me page. I have to remove this page actually. Oh no, that's right, I changed it. I put my Skype ID and voicemail. I have a Resources page that talks about the programs that I use. Okay. You can hire me. I have an About Me page. Who I am. A little bit about my story. Time to update it. Now my Welcome page used to be my front page. If somebody came to janetlegere.com, this was the page they came to with a welcome video, and encouraged them to fill out the form to get on my list or go directly to my blog, which took them to my posts page. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And my video is not loading here. But this is a welcome page. But when you go to just janetlegere.com, so if I just go back home, it's going to bring up my posts. I'm going to show you how to change that. All right, so let's go over here to the dashboard. When you come into the dashboard, always read back here, because if there's any updates, they're going to show up here. If you have any comments, they're going to show up here. I wanted to talk about the plugins for a moment. So here we have our Google AdSense plugin, so you'll look that up. So you'll just do a search up here, add new, and you're going to look up Google AdSense and you can install that plugin. So there's lots of plugins you can install on your blog. You don't need to install them all. Here is the privacy policy, so you just look up that name, privacy policy. You're going to install and set up that page, and then you're going to come and create a page for your privacy policy and insert the code there. All right, so if we come here, here's some of my pages. You'll see some of them are in draft because I've removed them. All right, and here's my post page. I'm not actually using it right now because my blog it defaults to my posts. But if I want to change my blog and have it default to my welcome page, or any page I might want them to go to my about page, I would do that down here under my settings, under my reading. Okay, this is under your reading settings. You might want to write that down. Settings, reading. Front page displays. See right here, your latest posts. That's why when we go to my home page, we're seeing a list of my latest posts. Okay? I do lots of program reviews. I talk about the tools and resources that I use online to help me build my list. And so that's what's all on my blog. Okay, so those are all my posts. But let's say I really want to have that page. So I could come here and click this instead, a static page. And I could come down here and I could click that welcome page with the video. That doesn't work. So we'll do that for now. And then I need a posts page. Well, I don't have a posts page. Remember, it's in draft mode. So I need to tell, if I'm going to have a front page, I need to tell the system where to find my blog posts. I don't want to let that confuse you. Just keep in mind, if you're going to set your blog up to go to a welcome page or anything other than your posts, then you need to create a posts page. So let's come back over here. Or a blog, you could call it blog. You're not going to put it, so here's my page. I'm just going to edit it, and you'll see that there's nothing on it. It's absolutely blank. It's called posts. So if I want to publish this now, I'm going to show you what's going to happen. So now the page is no longer in draft mode. I'm going to come back to my settings, to my reading settings. Whoops. To my reading settings. So now I can click a static page and choose welcome, and then I can tell it to go to my posts page. All right, and I'm going to save this. Now watch. All right, so this is my home page, or was. Now watch. I'm going to refresh. You're going to see a new page show up on the menu here called posts, or you should. And this will now be the welcome page. And there we go. So there's our welcome page. Oh, I have my own menu here, so it's not showing my posts, but here are my posts. So if I just go to, I'll have to change. Oh, there's my video.
Cher here. Thank you for stopping by my website.
And there you go. Next week we're going to be talking about how to do these videos.
The last few years to help me build my list.
There we go. I can go in and edit my menu so that my posts will show up here. But if I come up here, this is where I would find my posts now, because it's now on a page called posts. And there are all of my posts. Okay, so I'm going to show you very quickly how I can add it to my menu. Hopefully I can show it to you quickly. So I'm going to come to my appearance, to my menus, because my theme has menus. And here's my posts. So I want to add to the menu. Where do I want it to be? I want it to be right up, whoops, not up there. Here. Okay, so I want it to be right beside the welcome. I'm going to save the menu. Did you see how I did that? I just selected my page over here and I added it to my main menu. Now when I come here and I refresh the page, I should have a page up here that says posts. And there we are. Isn't that cool? So now I have my welcome page. So if I go home, I just go to janetlegere.com. See, now it's just janetlegere.com. Brings you to my welcome page with my video and encourages you to fill out the form.
Hello.
And I can come here and go and read my blog posts. If I want to change it back, it's easy enough to do. I just go back to my settings, to my reading settings, and I could set it back to my latest blog posts. Now if I do that, I do want to remove, pardon me, I do want to remove that page so that it's not showing up on my menu. Like I just have to take it off the menu and then it won't be there anymore because the page wouldn't work if I were to change that back to my latest posts. Alright, so that's a bit about pages and posts and how to do that. So now I'm going to show you how to create a post. And so here's some of my posts that are still in draft mode. I haven't finished them, or I decided to go a different direction. So we're going to create a new post. I'm just going to click Add New. Draft mode simply means I've written the post, but I didn't publish it. So here's our blank screen. We have a place for a subject, so this is going to be the title of our post. And then down here is going to be the body. We have a bit of a HTML editor. Now I just have to let you know that the HTML editor that you see here is going to be dependent on your theme. So not every theme is a little bit different. Some of them have more HTML visual aids than others. You can also, if you're an HTML editor person, go into text mode and write it in HTML. Okay, so you can do it in simple HTML. We're going to do it in visual. But what are we going to blog about? Well, let me come back in the room very quickly first and make sure there's no questions about where we are. How do you get Google to recognize my blog? When you set up analytics, the Google Analytics is really dependent on the person visiting your blog. Okay? I don't know if I missed any other questions. Let me go up here. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, I think we're good. All right, let's go do some posting. Okay, well, you guys are gonna love this. All right, I've just made your job so easy. You're going to love this. So here we are in GVO. All right, and we're gonna scroll down, and we're gonna go right here. GVO ad copy. I'm not sure that you even know this exists, but now you do. Now we can get ad copy for Meet Cheap or ad copy for GVO, and in GVO we get it for Meet Cheap is the conferencing technology that you're in. So we're going to do GVO, which covers quite a bit here. So we have GVO Academy, we have lots of, look at this, copy prospecting, we have a blog article. This blog article could be broken up into 2 articles, because we got 4 headings here. How easy is that? So, and we got another blog article here. Again, this could easily be broken up into a couple articles. It's the 5 essential tools. The top 5 essential tools to build your business. What a great blog post, right? So here's the title. Is GVO the ultimate marketer's toolbox? Well, you know what? I kind of like the title, the top 5 essential tools. So let's just grab that title. Let's come to our post and paste it in here. There we go. Then we're going to come back to GVO. We'll do some muddling around with this. There we go. And so I'm just highlighting all of this. Now it's got my link right there, which is fine. I'm going to keep it there for now. I'm going to come over here, just in the body, and I'm pasting that in. Okay, so there we go. All right, look at that. I mean, I could just publish that, and it's ready. I mean, that's what it is. Here it is. This is for you. It says blog article. This is there for you to use. Now, here's what I recommend. I recommend you edit this blog article. So I'm going to come down here because I called it the 5 essential tools. Right? Now I'm going to put that title up here. There. The top 5 essential tools you need to grow your business. Okay. Now I don't want that bold. I want it to be a title. Now my program allows me to have a header. If your program doesn't allow you to have a header, you can do it in text, and it's just here, the H1 code, and you close it with the H1 code. Okay? You need to have a title. So there we go. When marketing on the internet, sometimes you feel like your head is going to explode. My goodness. Could have a picture there of something exploding. I don't think I have a picture, but I am going to show you how to add a picture here. Now I would go through this and edit this a bit. You know, it's pretty easy to change the words around a little bit. Just make it yours. Make it sound a little like you're going to do, maybe change things around, put these in a different order. Web hosting, autoresponders, video hosting, website builder and prospecting system, live webcasts. All right, so there's the 5 things that you need for marketing your business online. What a great article. So what I would do here, I would certainly go through and edit this, change these words a little bit, okay? Very easy to do. You could even shorten it a bit. Maybe you'll take some of it out. You're going to pick some categories. So what would this would be, I'm going to add a new category called marketing tools. All right, let's tag that category. Well, I would like to put some pictures in here. All right, I would like to put a picture of GVO, and I'm going to put it right down here, right in the middle, right above the first title, and I'm going to just have a picture right there. So I'm going to come back over to GVO, scroll back down here. We're going to go to the GVO banners. All right, GVO makes this really easy for you. So I'm going to click on the GVO Hosts and Profits. I want a 468 by 60 banner. Here we go. Might want, see there's different banners that you could put up. This one's quite nice, but I'm just going to pick one of these. So all I need to do here is grab this script. See it right here? I'm just going to grab the script. I've copied it. See, copy to clipboard. There we go. I'm going to come back over to here. So I want to put my banner here, but I'm in visual mode. You guys are learning a lot here tonight. So I'm just going to click text mode. I'm going to find, there's my number 1, web hosting. So here's where I want to put my banner. All right, did you see that? I just pasted it in there. Go back to visual. Now we can't see the banner because it's a script from GVO. So let me just go back and make sure it's still there. See, there's my banner. Now if I save it in draft mode, I can preview it, because I want you to see the banner. I'm going to show you a different way to put a banner in. And there, as we go down, there is the GVO banner. Okay, pretty cool. All right. Well, it just so happens I'd rather put a banner that I have. So I'm going to come here and down here halfway through, because it's always good to have banners going through it. I'm going to click on Add Media. Now I have a lot of graphics up on my blog. I might want to pick one of my graphics that are here, or I'm just going to go, I'm going to upload a file from my computer. So I'm going to select a file. Let me go to pictures. Let's see if I have some pictures. What do I have here? I really like this Got Backup one. I'm going to stick a Got Backup picture in there just for fun. It's one of the tools that's not in this post, but it very easily could be. And I'm just going to insert that into the post. Whoa! And there it is. Pretty cool picture, eh? Isn't that a cool picture? But here's what's really cool. I can edit this picture, and I can make it much smaller. Alright, so I can make it medium size, which sounds good to me. I could update it. Well, I'd really like it if they went to my website from this picture. So did you know that you can add your website to a picture? So the picture is in my blog post. You saw how I inserted it. I just clicked edit to change the size. But I want to send them, I'm going to just send them to my GVO website. I have to go to my affiliate URLs. And grab my Host Then Profit website right here. Copy link address. Come back here. So then I just mouse over my picture so it's highlighted. And I'm going to come up here to the little link icon. And you see how it brought a window open? And I pasted my website there. Now I want it to open in a new window, so I clicked on the settings button. I'll show you that again. I'm just open in a new tab and update. So I'll just show you where I did that again. Just edit. And it's right here, open in a new tab. Okay. So when I did the link, it brought up the bar down here at the bottom. And here's the little link options, this little setting area right there. So hopefully you can see that. So I was able to tell it to open in a new window. All right. Now I'm going to come down here, and it's got my GVO website there, but I don't want that. All right. But what I do want is my picture. Okay. I want to add my picture because this is me in this picture, in this post. So there we go. I'm going to insert my picture. Oh, again, it's a giant picture, and I don't want it in the middle. I want it on the side. I'm going to edit the size a bit. There we go. See, nice little picture. Get yourself a test drive. I will put a banner there, but I'm just going to put that. I'm going to put my name. I want my name after my picture. There. Put Skype and Legere. I really like to put my name. I'm going to make it bold. I need to change the I want none. There we go. There. Nice. So now I have my picture. Go here for a test drive. So if I highlight the words, do you see how I highlighted the words go here for a test drive? Then I could click the hyperlink and I could add that website again. So there's my Host Then Profit website. I could click the options so it opens in a new window. I always want to keep them on my blog. And there we go. All right. Now I can come down here. I can add tags. So I can add my name. I always like to add my name. I can add Joel Therian because Joel Therian is the owner of GVO. I can add GVO. I can add Host Then Profit. And someone was asking, how does Google find me? Well, this is one of the ways. Marketing tools, for business. So things like that. All right. Now if I want to, I can come down here and I can set a featured image so that when somebody looks at my list of blog posts, they'll see a featured image rather than whatever it decides to pick up. So I could come here and I could either pick an image that's already on my blog. So I could come down. Oh, I like this money one. I'm going to set that as my featured image. Now let's come up here. Now let's just talk about what we did. Okay, we went to GVO. We went to the GVO ad copy. And remember, this is just one post. Look at all these posts we have. We clicked on GVO ad copy, and we went to blog article number 2. Blog article number 1, we can break that down into a couple posts. We can use all this other copy and turn these into blog posts. Very easy. All right, so we got our blog. We copied this information. We came over to our post. We gave it a title. We pasted the information. We made the title a heading. We gave it a category. We did some tags. We added a featured image. I showed you how to add the GVO script. So there's the GVO banner. And I also showed you how to add a picture and hyperlink it to a website. Right there's the hyperlink. And we showed you how to add your own personal picture. We showed you how to hyperlink text and have it open in a new window. And bing bada boom, we're going to come up here and we're going to publish this post. And now we're going to view it. You might want to change the title. And there we go. And there's our blog post. Look at that. There's GVO banner right in the middle. We come down. There's our picture, forgot backup. Goes to GVO. Scroll down. And there's my picture. Now, do you remember last week one of the plugins we installed was the Sociable plugin? You need to have the sociable icons on your blog. So this is the Sociable plugin here. So I've got this blog post. I can come down here and click on my Facebook. And say something about this. This is the post I taught members how to set up on the training call at GVO Academy. There we go. And I can share that link. Now that's going to show up on my blog post. I can come down here and I can tweet it. So I just click tweet and it's going to go right to my Twitter. So there it is posted. I can like it. I can Google Plus it. So I can say great information shared on the GVO Academy call tonight. And I could add more people, so I can go and send it to my contacts. And I could share, and off it goes. And I can share it on LinkedIn. This is how you get traffic to your blog. Great information shared on the GVO Academy. Call tonight. There we go. And I'm going to share. And that's it. Alright, so now I've shared my blog post just by using the social icons. I'm logged in here, so if I log out, I could come here. I could leave a comment on my blog. I'm logged into the back office, and so that's why my comment area looks like this. And that's all there is to it. We have a nice blog post. Now if I go over to Facebook, I should see my post on my wall. Alright, so if I click on my wall, there it is. All right, so it didn't take my, so something to note, it didn't grab my featured image. It just grabbed one of the images. I usually you can come and change that if you're posting on Facebook manually, but when it's posting that way, it looks like it just grabs the image. But there's my post that I shared from my post, so it's right there on Facebook. Now on Facebook, I could like this, and I could share it with other people on Facebook. I could share it on my wall, or I could share it on my page, and things like that. So pretty cool, isn't it? Let's come back over to here. Alrighty, let me come out of desktop sharing for a moment. Come back into regular mode. It's taking a moment for the computer to catch up to me. Are we all here? Can I get you guys to check in? I'd like to know if you have any questions. Anything you want me to go over again. Pretty cool about all those articles sitting in GVO. Now, I don't recommend you go up there and post them all up on your blog right away. Do it, over time. Go in there and post them once a week. And in between that, you can post about other things. You can post about other tools that you're using, how they're working for you. You can post about these great training calls. Sharing the blog. So I just showed you, Kanisha, how you can share the blog with your social marketing. You can also grab the link. You can send an email to your subscribers in your GVO autoresponder. You can share it on any of the social. You share via the social plugin. That's right. Right. So I set up the Sociable plugin, and it's on all my blog posts. So I just have to click the button, and it goes to. It goes to more social networks than what I had set up. How do you access GVO ad copy if you're with Pure Leverage? It's not on my dashboard. All right. Well, you know what? While we're in the room, just let me go over. I'll go over and have a look. There has to be, I'm pretty sure that there is ad copy. And I will find it for you. Promotional tools. There we are. All right, so it's under the promotional tools. There's ad copy there. There's 1, 2, 3 ads under Pure Leverage. And then those can all be turned into blog posts. And then for Got Backup, there is 1, 2, 3 blog posts as well. So there's 3 articles. So there's 3 emails, whatever you want to call them, that you can turn into blog posts, or you could take them and turn them into blog posts. Okay, so they're just under your. Where did I say they were again? Under your the instant income system, under your promotional tools. So there's promotional tools, Pure Leverage, and promotional tools, Got Backup. Let me come back in the room. Okay, good stuff. Great question, by the way. How does Don keep up with me? He does a pretty good job, actually. We keep trying to clone me. How do I access GVO Titanium? Margaret, are you a member of GVO, or are you a member of Pure Leverage? Good stuff, Kanisha. Thank you. I'm glad it's helping. Let me know if you have more questions. That's why I'm here. Yeah, Don doesn't get in my way. That's how he keeps up with me. So, Margaret, whoever invited you to the call tonight, there should be a link in that email that brought you here, and that link should have a link to sign up with GVO. And just down at the bottom right-hand corner, there's a banner there to Pure Leverage. So depending who invited you here, it should be attached to them. Okay, so that's how you can get started. Do you know who invited you, Margaret? Where do I get one of those T-shirts? I don't know, Brent. You're gonna have to ask the GVO boys. Those came to us compliments of Joel and the team to appreciate our leadership. So it was quite an honor to get them. Can you make the screen bigger? You can. Just on the screen where you see my PowerPoint, there should be a plus sign at the top right-hand corner. You enjoyed it? I'm glad to hear that, Wynand. Do you have to ping every new blog post? Well, you should share it. I haven't done the pinging thing for a long time. I'm actually surprised I haven't even heard about it. I just share it. I share it on my social networks. I ask other people to share it. So I'll go and tell Don, I wrote a new blog post. Can you go out and share it? So Don will share it on his social networks and things like that. Okay? That's the best way. It's the fastest way to get your stuff out there, believe me. Any other questions? Okay, so just click that link or that button, Margaret, that says Pure Leverage, and that'll take you where you need to go. Any more questions? You guys are easy on me tonight. I'm telling you. Wow. Well, thank you, Danny. Really appreciate it. Next week, we're going to get into some video marketing. I'm going to be talking to you about how to create your own video, how to put your mug on video. It's possible. Okay? It is. I'm going to give you some scripts to use. What do you think of that? How would you like ready-made scripts that you can just read in front of a video camera? 30-second script. Would you like that? What do you think? And thank you for the reminder. Chris Station, thank you so much for the reminder. So I will start with the intro. Here is the intro. All right, so next week we're going to be doing videos. It's going to be a ton of fun. I've got scripts for you for any industry, any topic, anything you're doing. It's so fun. So fun. All right. And even if, you don't want to talk in front of the camera, you can put bears in the video. You can do all kinds of things. So we're going to play next week. You can even come to your room and there you go. And yes, Trent, we are recording tonight's call. It's my first time recording on my computer, so I'm pretty excited about that. The links should be inside your GVO members area, okay, under the training area. So I do want to thank you guys for being here. What an awesome call tonight. What an awesome group of people. You guys deserve an applause, a pat on the back. You guys were awesome. I really appreciate you so much. And I'm looking forward to talking about video marketing next week, how to get some video on your blog, how to record it, how to upload it, how to use GVO to do all that. It's pretty easy, guys. All right? It's simpler than you think. So that should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. And if there aren't any more questions, I'm going to send you guys on your way for tonight. Thank you, Mark. Really appreciate it. I hope it's helped. What I would like to see, okay, I'd like to see your blogs. I'd like to see the blogs you've created. I'd like to see the work that you're doing. I'd like to see how you're taking this training and putting it to work, because these are phenomenal tools that you have in front of you. Putting them to work for you is what's going to really make the difference. So thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. This is Janet Leger signing out from Calgary, Alberta. Have a great night. We'll see you next week at GVO Academy.